G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper week. Let's just get straight into it. Righto guys, I've got a bloke here, he's a top man. There he is, Matt. But it's Matt with one T.
Matt with one T.
Matt with one T. He's brought me a little bloody, he's lending me a little, it's not little either. Let's just go and have a look. Righto, look at this. Bloody Afirica Twin. So Matt is a local bloke. So you bought this brand new?
Second hand, but...
Oh, second hand. But it's only got 3,000 Ks on it?
Yeah, it had 2,500 on it when I bought it.
Wow, so it was practically just ran in for you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I really love the colour scheme. I was saying to Matt before, it's very similar to Hal's BMW. You know, it has the gold and the red and the blue and the white. It just, you guys know I'm not a colour person, but this makes my heart sing. So Matt's given what just a couple of days,
yeah,
which is more
Tuesday,
than enough.
Wednesday, whenever, yeah.
Yeah. So the idea is just to have a bit of a ride on this. It's a 2018. But the main thing is get Nay up on that and see how we go with the dinking on one of these bikes. Dinking. Does anybody say dinking anymore? If you're on a push bike.
Yeah, that's it. On the pegs.
Yeah, bloody magic. So we'll have a couple of videos of just riding around on this. So I've got to take a note, this is in mint condition. I must return it in mint condition, and I'll make sure I fill the tank because that's what a bloody good bloke does. No, that's how it goes. Yeah. Righto, man. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Stay tuned for the videos. Righto. Back to the man cave. Hello.
Hello.
This is the amount of work that goes into these signs. It's artistry, baby. Absolute artistry you've got to do now.
Yeah, it'll probably get sanded off and I'll start again.
No.
I reckon I will. It's not working.
No, it's there. Just keep plugging away. I think once you get that sorted out, you're gonna, yeah. I'm loving it. I reckon it's great.
I'm not loving it. We'll see where
That's
we
it. Just keep plugging away though. Don't go sanding it just yet. Okay?
It's my work. I'll do what I want.
Oh, I know. Alright, I'm out of here then.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
Rightio guys, so it's time to do a bit of polishing in the garage tonight. Now, just have a look at Harry's bloody tank there. You can see there's lots of scratches. Down here we've got wear marks from the tank bag. I know right up along here there are wear marks. It's the same on the other side. So as you can see, hopefully this is picking it all up. You can see all those swirls and scratches. What I'm doing, Neville's bloody sent me some of this Leno's correction cream. So what it's for is eliminate swirls and scuffs for light to moderate defects. Got a little applicator thing, got a microfiber. Now I'm believing this stuff should get out all the scratches. I don't think it's going to get out the wear marks. They do have there's 3 compounds that they have which will be more aggressive, which is what you'd need for that. But I want to see if it gets all this other stuff. Excited to see that. The other thing I want to do is Nay's car, Birdie, Ford Escape, black. It has all swirls on it. So when Nay bought that, was 6 years ago? I don't know. Bought it from a car yard down in Melbourne. I remember going there and seeing it, and in the sun you can see all the swirls. And I remember thinking to myself, yeah, obviously the wash boy or whatever's bloody got the polishing machine out and done the polish on it, but put all those swirls in there. And I always thought that one day I'd bloody have a shot at, getting all that out. But anyway, so now I've got the option to do that, and we'll bloody give that a test too. But for now, let's work on Harry. Rightio, so it says put a small amount onto the applicator. And light to moderate, small circular. I'm just going to do it in this one spot just for you guys, and see what we do. And apparently you just keep doing it until you get the desired effect, and then you can just keep doing it. I'll just move it around a bit because I think I put too much on for that little spot. Righto. Now, they didn't say anything about waiting for it to dry, so I'll now just use this, rub that off, see what we come up with. Righto. So now it's showing, so a lot of the smaller stuff's come out, and now I can see more of the bigger scratches. Yeah, wow, that's just made the other scratches more prominent because all the little ones have gone out. I don't know if you can see that. I'll see if I can do it on the hand. Yeah, so see how it's kind of like milky up this thing here, up that end? All the fine little scratches, and then when you come, this is where it starts to come. And I think as you look out over here, we see like the bigger scratches in it. Cool, so I'm going to give that another couple of shots and I'll come back to you. Rightio guys, so if I'm puffing, it's because bloody polishing is hard work. So definitely taking out all the swirls. I'm going to try and get it. So obviously in this area is where I've done it. And as we go over, like, look at the bloody difference. Now this is all clean. I've washed all this. That's what it was. And hey, presto, look at that. Now, the bloody, can't believe it. I never knew. I've got a dent. Let's see if I can find it. The dent's there. I never knew I had a dent until this bloody thing got polished up. Yeah, see that? See that? Watch the light. See how it does that? Boom. I've got a dent. Huh, didn't even know. And that was because I never bloody polished him. All right, now, so obviously it's not getting the big, there are still scratches, but they're the big, oh, come on camera. Obviously I haven't done over there, you can see it's all shit. But this tank really needs to have a harsher compound put on it. But yeah, so I mean, that tells me that that bloody stuff works. I might give that a shot down there. Righto guys, I'm just going to give this a quick squirt with this bloody, what is it, EK wash stuff. I think I showed that in one of the other ones. So, because they get dusty, bloody, even just sitting in here. Beautiful, right, I'll get you down and we'll have a closer look. So hopefully guys, I'm going to be able to pick up all the, like it's the same as the tank. You can see, yeah, there you go. Cool, so you can see all that. Now I'm hoping that this one doesn't have as many deep scratches. They should be more lighter scratches maybe. We're going to find out. Righto, same as before. Whoop, Jesus, not too much. Whack that on. Now obviously if I was doing a good job, I'd actually take this cover off so I could get right into all the grooves, but this is just to test the bloody product. All right, see what happens. Bloody, look at that. So that's just one pass. So there's still scratches in it. But, oh, I mean, geez, that's just, yeah, magic. All right, we'll do a second pass just quickly while we're bloody going. So I wouldn't say I'm being light. I'm most probably being moderate to heavy, because that's just the way I don't know whether it makes a difference, but I always think that if you're a bit heavier, it should work better, wouldn't it? I don't know. Boom, that looks pretty good, but there are big scratches in there. Righto, let's have a look. Man, that is gleaming, guys. Look, you can see me in the bloody camera. For Christ's sake. Try and get on an angle. Yeah, there you go. So you can still see it's not getting everything out, but this is basically their light. So back here, that's obviously my boots and bloody bits and pieces would be scratching. So those big scratches there and marks. But you can see we're in further where it wouldn't get as much knocks. It's just, yeah, magic. Look at that. Cool. Rightio, so I reckon that's good stuff, but it's for minor scratches and those swirl marks, to get rid of the swirl marks. If you've got, like Harry, I don't know, I most probably only ever once gave it a polish, and that would have been, I don't know how long ago. The problem with the video, you know, I show Harry, he always looks immaculate, but like I've said many times when I show Harry, that I say that you're not seeing all the scratches and the marks and stuff like that. He looks like he's mint, but he's not mint. You've seen that now that I've got you really close up on it. But now I'm seeing what it's done there, and now when I see that, like I stand back and I'm going, my God, if I bloody do all Harry, and I'm going to get their chrome polish stuff, he's going to come up like bloody showroom. I don't want to keep using this because I think I'm just, it'll be too much work because of the amount of deep scratches that he has. I'm going to get they've got 3. Do a bit of research on it and see what I'm going to need, because you can either use number 3 or you start with 2 then go 3, or whichever way it works. I don't know. I'm not a bloody motorcycle detailer. Now, I do like this stuff. This is brilliant, just for bloody cleaning up the dust and bits and pieces. Just spray it on and using that. So this cloth and this go together, and it's good that it's actually color coordinated. One thing I asked them, no I didn't, I was going to ask them, but I jumped on their website and they've got a frequently asked questions. And my God, on bloody everything. What I wanted to know was, how do I clean these? I mean, once they get dirty, you've got to wash it. And I knew that sometimes you can't wash things. Anyway, I found out it was on there. So you can just throw this in the washer, just use your normal bloody washing detergent. Just don't have one that don't do the softener. If you use the softener on any of these, it's not good for them, because I think it leaves a residue or something like that, or it does something. You just wash them and then that's it, all done. Easy, cool, I love easy. While we're here, what's his name? Whiskey. Whiskey hasn't had a proper polish on him, and I've got some hand wax. I want to see how good he comes up. So I need to give him a clean down and then use the hand wax on it and see how good he comes up. Righto, so just looking at his fender, you can see there's all that bloody crud on there. All the crud up the back. I've got on the tank, I didn't realise that. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a bit of mud. Oh, from when I went out. Yeah, righto. I did actually wipe this the other day, but I'll give that another go over. Righto, let's bloody do it. Righto, squirt this stuff on, get a good coverage on it. I see he's got a couple of marks on this side here. You can see, where are you? Yeah, there's a couple of marks there that won't wash off. So yeah, important for me to get the bloody wax on this thing. tank all cleaned up. Now you can see he's in pretty good nick. He's got that, you know, that orange peel because obviously I painted it. I do have a mark there. Oh, he obviously dropped something at some stage. Actually, I want to give the interior cleaner a go on that before I start that wax. Righto, so this is the interior detail. I've used this on Harry and it does a really good job of cleaning it up, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's just either spray it on a microfiber or for stubborn stains, just spray. So obviously that bloody bird poop, give that a good soaking. Because obviously, you know, just wetting that, even water, that will bloody move that. But I've had paint sprayed on here to give it a bit more of an effect. That's more than enough. Oh, well that just took that straight away. Yeah, what I found on Harry's seats is it cleaned it really good, but it's kind of like left it without any shine on the seat. So I don't know whether maybe, you know, back in the day you'd use the old Armour oil on it. But yeah, I wanted to see what this stuff would do to this seat. I mean, it's obviously cleaned it. We'll see how that dries up. Because I know with Harry's, it just straight up dries. Let's have a look at Harry. Yeah, so we're looking at Harry, and if it looks as if it's, you know, it's not black, it's not deep black, it's that that greyish. It's not grey, but you know, I think you know what, as you're looking at it, like it just cleans everything off them. But I think of tyres, I suppose. You can clean the tyres, but then when you put the wet look stuff on it, the shine, just makes them look better. Yeah, it cleaned up all these brilliantly, and there's nothing, there's no tackiness, no anything on it, just totally cleans them up. But I like them to look a little bit more, you know, like they've got some type of shine to them, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I don't, because this isn't black, I don't think it really matters. Yeah. Remember, this seat I sprayed spray paint on it and bloody, you know, whatever. But yeah, cool. That stuff works. Rightio, so here it is. That's the that hand wax. I've got the, what do they call this? I think that's the JLG applicator, color coordinated. I hope I got that right. I think that's the right one. So basically, I just got to apply it. Is that open? Yep. I suppose I'm supposed to, oh, there you go. I don't care. You know me, I'm rough as guts. So just apply an even coat on it, and then we're just going to wait for that to dry and then buff it off. I wonder whether I should have done that. I should have most probably done that swirly thing, although this tank doesn't have many scratches in it, if any. So this is just applying a wax. It's not trying to get scratches or anything out. And remember, as per usual, guys, don't listen too much to what I'm bloody saying, because half the time I'm making shit up as I go. I've got half an idea. I've got to say, all their products smell good, that's for sure. They bloody smell better than me. Righto, so that's just got to dry off. I'll quickly whack it on this bloody front fender. Righto, I reckon that's dried up. So clean microfiber, just rub it all over. Beautiful. Looks pretty good. I mean, that tank was pretty good anyway. I'll just rub this other one off. Done deal. Look at that. Sweet. So now at least I know it's got a protective coating on that paint now. Cool. There you go. There's a close up of the bloody mud guard. Beautiful. Rightio, guys, man. So many bloody products. So let me just work out what the hell I've used so far. And what I thought. So the first thing I used was this Eco Wash. So basically, you don't have water or your bike's just got dust, a bit of dirt on it and whatever. You don't want to get the hose out and wash the whole thing. As you saw, just spray it all over it. Get this particular cloth, let it sit there for a minute and then just wipe it off. And with the emulsifiers and all that kind of stuff, you shouldn't scratch the paintwork using that. Brilliant, I really like that. I love the way this thing sprays and covers on there. Does a really good job. Where's that bug and tar remover? That bug and one of these, that's it there. So that's the bug and tar remover. That worked brilliantly when I did it on Max. Sprayed that stuff, like I'd hosed all the stuff off, but you know when you hose off stuff and you can still see there's the grime, you've got to wipe it to get rid of it. I sprayed that on, if you remember me doing it, and then I just hosed it off with the shower part, not high pressure or anything, and it all just came off without touching it. So not that this is something that you want to, get on certain parts, I suppose. It's designed to, bugs and tar on just plain paint. But that worked really, really well. And it actually, this is the applicator that you use with that bug and tar remover. What's this one? That's the odor. I haven't tried this. Our cars don't stink at the moment. I know Nay had a nice coffee that spilt in the back of her car and she cleaned it all up. But the smell bloody kept drifting, and it was funny because I was on looking at the reviews and stuff. I like to research and check shit out, obviously. I've said that before. And I remember a lady saying that the exact same thing, they had milk, some type of milk was spilt. The husband cleaned it all up, but days after, weeks after, they were still having that smell. And I just remember that smell. It's a terrible smell, and you just can't. Nay eventually got it out, and I can't remember what she used to get it out, but the lady said she loved this because it just did it straight up, got rid of the smell, and she said that it left a really nice smell in the car that stuck around. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's not a fantastic smell, but I wonder if it's when it's dispersed, it must have a good smell. So, be interesting to see that. The glass cleaner, I'm waiting for the Jeep to get a bit more grimy on the inside so I can show how this stuff works. Did it on Nay's car, and it was just at the right time that I did it, and the sun was coming through and you could just see it was bloody shitful. And I used that, I did 2 passes and it was magic. And what did I use? It was this, the diamond cut cloth. So the diamond cut cloth and that, brilliant. No streaks, nothing, crystal clear, love it. Right, I've used the wash, smells good. Done a wash, I don't know how good it is against anything else, but yeah, it did a good job. I've got a box over there I'm going to show you, and I've got another thing, but I'm gonna show you that later when Neville came over and brought some stuff over. He wants me to be a guinea pig for setting up a special, like a gift pack. Remember that gift pack? But for motorcycles. So I'll tell you about that most probably tomorrow because it's 12:15 late at night. I'm running out of go-go juice. So yeah, that was cool. Oh, and that with this and that bloody doodad in there. Oh, and hang on. I forgot my bloody weapon. And this was bloody fantastic with this long handle on an adventure bike type thing. I stuffed up though, What did I clean? I used it. But see how it's gone all that bloody, I put it on some greasy stuff. So I would have one for a dirty area, like greasy stuff, and then I'd have another one for the not greasy stuff. But yeah, anyway, I really liked that. And I'll just show you because I was on their website having a look, and I saw they've got a small version of that. Well, now I'm just going to show everything right now. In this pack comes that. I saw that on their site and I said, man, I've got to get one of these because I reckon that would be really good. I mean, that's good for down low and getting stuff, but this is a lot more easier to manage. So that's in this particular pack. Comes with one of these mitts. One thing I've got to say, with all their microfiber cloths and stuff, and these, man, the quality of this stuff compared to the stuff that you get from, which is what I always bought from Super Cheap, the quality of this stuff is just miles ahead. Just, you can just, as soon as you touch the stuff, you know, and it's just magic. So another one of those. So hang on, I can't mix this up. Oh, there's a cloth in there. There is one of these. Look at that. That's one of those foamer things. And of course you've got those things there. And there is basically one of those, the wash. And the other one is the multi-purpose cleaner. So I'm going to be using that instead of the bug and tar remover, because that's a lot more stronger than what I believe than what the multi-purpose. But the multi-purpose cleaner is something like, you know, the pre-wash that you would use. So I've also got a pressure washer Husqvarna. Neville's a bloody top bloke, and he bought brand new, gave me the box. Like, there it is there. In actual fact, I was showing Matt, and actually Matt helped me put it together because he's got the exact same one. His old man bought him one. So he said, oh, I know how to put this together. Boom, boom, boom. So I've got that to be able to use this foam thing, which will run with that wash there. So I'll be testing that out. And what he wants me to do is work out and talk to you guys to what we think would be a good out of all the products and what to do a pack. And I think he's saying that, you know, maybe $100, $110 you get all in this pack. So there you go, I've jumped the bloody gun now. Righto, what else we got? Tyre and trim cleaner, I haven't tried that. That'll be getting done on the cars, not the motorbikes. Although, you know, doing the side, you can do the side parts. You just don't want to get it on the top. That comes with this particular applicator. We all know how that stuff works, so I've still got to do that. The interior cleaner works brilliantly. It cleans. I'm looking at the seat there, and that seat looks perfect. But as I was saying on Harry, it just does too good a job. Maybe, I don't know. I've got to find something that I can put on the seats on Harry just to give it that, I don't know, wet look, or just a little bit shinier, just so it doesn't look as flat. Correction cream, you just saw that now. I reckon that works great if you've got light scratches and stuff. The hand wax, simple, easy. I've now got a covering on there, and funnily enough, because as I'm walking around and doing bloody bits and pieces, now that I've put that on the tank, I can now spot, not from here, but when I was looking, I can spot where there's some flat spots where I've bloody spilt a bit of petrol, and it's put a flat spot in the clear coat that we put on, because it's not 2-pack that was put on there, it was the diamond stuff, which obviously petrol can eat through that. So since I've put this on, now I can spot that. So kind of like, I don't know what that bloody tells you, but anyway. So yeah, that worked well with that particular applicator. What's this? Oh, now the quick detailer. I haven't used the quick detailer. So what this is, if you just want to give your car a bit of a freshen up, your car or your bike, obviously, we should be talking bikes here. Yeah, you might have some fingerprints, a light coating of dust. Put this on, and apparently that ends up leaving a nice shine and cleans up all that bullshit. But I haven't tested that yet. I don't know what I could test it on. Maybe max, but anyway, we'll get to that. Right, the correction cream, we talked about that. Cool. Yeah, love all this stuff. Now I'm gonna have to wash everything. Cool. I think that's it. I know on this thing, so that's on the bottom, so all the stuff, they have another part where it comes up like that. There's a part there. So when you have your brush, you can actually run your brush like that on it, so it pulls the shit off. Thought that was a pretty good idea. Anyway. Righto, that's it, guys. I've had enough. Get the hell out of here.
Hi, Will. Said Jim. Hoping you didn't see me coming out of the hotel. If I didn't want anyone to know I was staying
You don't
there,
have your
I
earphones
should have
in.
chosen one.
So, you sanded it back
Yes.
and you started again.
Yes.
You crazy?
No, it just...
I know. It'll be worth it in the end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it'll be worth it in the end.
Yep.
This,
It will look better, obviously.
Well, this might be
Crazy.
as good as it gets.
That's it. Every time I walk in here, this thing is... I just love it. And Nate was saying that it's just... I don't know what it is, but there was when she put the clear coat on, it started eating and bubbling. And she had Matt look at it, and he looked at the tins, and it's all the same brand, all the same compound. It's just one of those anomalies that happened. So Nate tried sanded it back, and it's just, I don't know, it's just one of those things. It just has such an awesome patina, I suppose you'd call that, patina to it. It's just magic. But now she's in the dilemma that it still hasn't got a clear coat on it now. I'd be too scared to put the clear coat back on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Might just keep it.
I was going to say, put it in the lounge room. Speaking of the lounge room, we got the ceilings complete. Correct?
Finally, well, except around the chimney.
Around the chimney, a little touch-ups just between the cornice and the wall.
Yeah.
What else was there? No, that was it.
What do you mean that was it? That was enough.
That was enough. Yeah, I know. You did most of it, and bloody hell, I was bloody knackered, rolling bloody stuff. Yeah, crazy. And you got your door lock thingy.
Got the mortise lock
That's
in.
it. The mortise lock. You
Yep.
sound professional when you say that. The old mortise lock.
Yes.
It's like saying, got to get up and fix the purlins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So we just got to get. I'll show you guys tomorrow. Right. I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
Rightio guys, that is part 1 of MCT done and dusted. Hope you all enjoyed it. Now, in part 2 we'll show you the lounge room as it is now. I got a parcel come from a company in BC, Canada, really cool. There's how to put your wheel, if you've changed your wheel bearings and you want to put them back in on your wheels like on a DR650, a really simple way of doing it. That's a viewer sent in video. Another one is EDR, so not EDC, everyday carry, it's EDR, everyday ride. So what he takes whenever he goes out on a ride, this is what he carries on his bike. That's pretty interesting to watch there too. And what have I got a new belt. I'm actually wearing it, so I'm going to show you that and tell you how I got that. And a few other bits and pieces. Of course, BB News will be in there as well. I've got lots of bloody bits and pieces to show you there as well. Righto, see you in part 2.